Welcome children, welcome once again. Today we are going to study about the Northern Mountains in detail. Let's get started. In this chapter you will learn about the three ranges of the Himalayas, the Himadri, the Himachal and the Shivalik, and the features of the Northern Mountains. The Northern Mountains stretch like a great wall across the northern and northeastern parts of our country. They include the Karakoram, Ladakh and the Himalayan ranges of mountains. They are the highest mountain ranges in the world. The Himalayas lie in the south of the Karakoram and Ladakh ranges and extend for 2,500 kilometers from Jammu and Kashmir in the north of the Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. The ranges are about 450 kilometers wide in Kashmir and narrow down to about 160 kilometers in the northeast. The word Himalaya in Sanskrit means abode of snow. This is because a large part of the Himalayan ranges are covered with snow throughout the year. 9 of the 10 highest mountain peaks in the world lie in the Himalayas. The highest mountain peak is Mount Everest in Nepal and its height is 8848 meters. The Himalayas consist of 3 mountain ranges that run parallel to each other. The 3 parallel ranges are the Greater Himalaya, Himadri, then you have Middle Himalayas, Himachal, and the Outer Himalayas or the Shivalik. Now let's discuss about Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. This is the northernmost range of the Himalayas. It is the highest of the 3 ranges and contains most of the highest peaks in the world, including Mount Everest and Kanchenjunga. Kanchenjunga lies on the border between India and Nepal and is the second highest peak in the Himadri. Most of the peaks in the Himadri are permanently covered in snow. Several rivers such as the Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Indus and Satluj arise from the Himadri. They arise from moving sheets of ice called glaciers. As the glaciers move down to the warmer regions, the ice melts and gives rise to rivers. The river Ganga starts from the Gangotri Glacier. The next range is Himachal or the Middle Himalayas. The Himachal range lies to the south of the Himadri range. The mountains are not as high as in the Himadri range. This region consists of forest-covered mountain ranges and fertile and beautiful valleys. Only some peaks are covered with snow throughout the year. All the beautiful hill stations such as Mussoorie, Shimla, Darjeeling, Nainital and Kangra are part of the Himachal range. The next range in line is the Outer Himalayas or the Shivalik. The southernmost and the lowest range of the Himalayas is the Shivalik. The slopes are covered with thick forests which are home to a variety of wild animals. The area at the foothills of the Shivalik ranges is called the Terai region. It receives very heavy rainfall and is very fertile area. But deforestation in the Shivalik and the Terai region for wood and farmland has destroyed many of the forests. The government has made several protected forest areas such as the Corbett National Park and the Kaziranga National Park to stop deforestation and protect animals. Planting of trees is also being practiced. This is the Kaziranga National Park in Assam and this is famous for rhino and tigers. And our very own Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, which is a famous tiger reserve in the North India. Now here arise some important thinking questions. What is the influence of northern mountains in India? Why are mountains important? What is the role of mountains? And what is the importance of Himalayas? Now let's look at the importance of Himalayas. The Himalayas are very important for our country. They help us in many different ways. Let's look at how these Himalayas are so important to our country. The Himalayas act like a wall on our northern borders and protect our country from enemies. They also protect us from cold winds blowing from Central Asia. The Himalayas stop the monsoon winds from going further north and thus they bring heavy rainfall to the northern plains of India. The forests in the Himalayan region are home to several wild animals. They are also a source of wood, medicines, and other useful things. Several rivers originate in the Himalayas. They provide us with water and make our land very fertile. Dams built over these rivers provide us with electricity. Now this is how the Himalayas they protect our country from all the adversaries. How is life in northern mountains? A number of states and union territories are located in the northern mountains. These are Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, and Arunachal Pradesh. These two union territories are almost entirely mountainous. So, which are the union territories? Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The beautiful Kashmir Valley is favorite of tourists. It is surrounded by snow-covered mountains and has the lovely Dal and Vular lakes. Houses on boats called houseboats float on the lakes. These are mostly used as hotels. Small boats called shikaras are used for boating and as floating shops. The traditional loose kurta worn by men and women in Kashmir is called firan. To keep warm in winters, people in Kashmir keep an earthen pot with burning coal known as kangri beneath their firan. The people of Kashmir make beautiful handicrafts from wood, brass, silver and papier-mâché. Saffron is special crop of this area. Kashmiri, Dogri, Punjabi and Ladakhi are some of the languages spoken here. Navre, Lohri, Baisakhi, Hemis festival, Eid and Shivratri are some important festivals that are celebrated here. Another state which is covered by northern mountains is Himachal Pradesh, and it is well known for its scenic beauty. Himachal Pradesh with its snow-clad mountains is a very beautiful state. Its capital is Shimla. Thousands of tourists visit the hill stations of Shimla, Dalhousie, Kullu and Manali every year. The toy train which takes people from Kalka to Shimla is a special attention in this state. The climate here is ideal for the growth of fruits like apples, cherries, plums, apricots and peaches. The traditional clothes of women include tight pajamas and loose kurtas with scarves around their heads. The men wear tight pajamas and loose shirts with colorful caps. Hindi is the official language of this state. Pahari is another widely spoken language. The main festivals are Dussehra and Diwali. The Dussehra celebrations of Kullu are very famous. Losar, Halda and Fagli are some other important festivals of this region. Another very important state which is covered by northern mountain area is Uttarakhand. The hill state contains the Garhwal and Kumaon ranges. Dehradun is the capital of the state. Mussoorie in Garhwal and Nainital in Kumaon are important hill stations. The slopes are covered with thick forests of pine, oak, deodar and fir trees. They are home to a variety of birds and animals. Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath and Kedarnath are important places of religious and tourist interest. The next very beautiful state is the state of Sikkim. Gangtok is the capital of this small hill state. The state is famous for its orchids. Most of the people here belong to Lepcha, Bhutia or Nepali tribe. The women of the state traditionally wear long skirts called baku and colorful jewelry made from beads. Our next very own state, the state of West Bengal, and it is really beautiful. The northern mountains are confined to the northern parts of this state. Darjeeling is a hill station situated in the northern part of the West Bengal. It is famous for the tea grown on the slopes of the hills. And last but not the least, the northeastern India. Yes, the northeast region, which is composed of 7 sisters. Towards the east, the Himalayan ranges run across the 7 states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura and Mizoram. and they are together called Seven Sisters. Most of the Arunachal Pradesh is covered by mountains. The Brahmaputra River enters India through this state. Itanagar is the capital city of Arunachal Pradesh. Assam is one of the largest states in this region. Its capital is Dispur. It has large tea plantations where thousands of people work. Assam is famous for its silk. Parts of Assam are covered by northern plains too. The capital of Meghalaya is the beautiful hill station of Shillong. The state gets the heaviest rainfall in the country. Nagaland is the home of the Nagas. Its capital is Kohima. The Nagas wear colorful shorts. And then the beautiful state of Manipur. The capital of Manipur is Imphal. The Manipuri dance is famous all over the country. Mizoram is situated in the south of the region. Its capital is Aizawl. The main language of the state is Mizo. Tripura is surrounded on the three sides by Bangladesh. Its capital is Agartala. The people of the state make beautiful things from cane and bamboo. Children, I hope you have understood what we had to study in Northern Mountains, what all areas it covers, and where actually the Northern Mountains belong to, and how much importance it has for India. Take care. Until next. Bye-bye.